to come into awareness and realize that this is the heart, the center of the mandala, of this thing that we call practice. And that practice isn't up here in the chatter and in the running after and the running away, but actually begin to accept more and more that it's actually in the form, and we need to come into the form and live out of the form, the body, recognize it, become aware of it in our meditation, in our life, when we're walking, when we're in our daily life. Remind ourselves that we've got a body, and if we come to our awareness and we're still, then we're in our body. That's the definition of the body, if you like. It's stillness. Because in that stillness you're not in the dualistic dream. You're actually, you are present. You are here. Whatever the here is, whatever the environment, the situation may be. When you're in your awareness, you're in your body. When you're in your body, you're present. And stay there. And when you get taken by this sense of me, you lose it. You lose the now, as we say, or as somebody else says. You lose the now, and you go off into this dream thing called the self. So the body is crucial. It is central to your liberation. And to wake up to this and to realize this and come back, this is why we need to come back and come back and come back. Come back into awareness, come back into the body, come back into the present moment. Open. Embrace the moment. When there's no self that restricts and puts you in little boxes, builds barriers, when that's not there, you are open. You are tasting your true nature, which is free, which has no limitations, no limits. It is open. This we begin to wake up to with awareness, the quality of awareness. And that awareness, if it has a center, we have to use skillful means. We have to deal with what we know. We can say is in our body, not in our head, but in our body. So to come into the body, to live out of the body, to come back to dwell in quiet moments, come back and remind yourself, come back into realize that you're in your body and ponder, not think, ponder, turn the Dharma over, turn your relationship with yourself over, turn it over gently, kindly, in that spirit of openness and inclusivity without avoiding the bits that you may not want to be with, so that you're in your body and open up. Here is where, through your awareness, through that stillness, is where wisdom is to be found, not created. The self doesn't create wisdom. The self only creates stupidity. The self isn't wise. But when you're in your body and you're in that stillness, you're beyond the self, and you come into that spaciousness, into that environment where wisdom is waiting to be discovered. And it's wisdom that transforms. It isn't you and your thoughts and your intellect and your wonderful understanding of the Dharma and how you've managed to work everything out that you've been reading. That's not wisdom. Wisdom is in the form, in the quietness of what you really are, in the stillness of what you are, is the jewel of wisdom, is the jewel of liberation. Wisdom is liberation. Wisdom isn't captive, isn't burdened. It's free. It's free because it knows. That's what wisdom is. It's alive. It's what you are. It's the very ground of what you are. And by coming to that, into that stillness, by coming into the body, by opening up, you will discover this jewel that will be your liberation. That the whole samsaric world is to be discovered. How it works, your attachment to it, how you create it, and how you're attached. You attach to it, and how you're caught, bound and gagged, become its victim, pulled this way and pulled that way. Forever, literally, for eternity. That's how powerful that is. And you can see this in your body, not up here. You can see it with clarity, with awareness, with the knower that can see it. It's all taken, it's all here. Not here. This is a dream. Here. In the present moment, when you're still, when you're with yourself, when you're open, when you're quiet, when you're not busy, when you're not restless, when restlessness takes a rest, you let it go. When you gather sufficient understanding through awareness, sufficient wisdom to see that restlessness is the very thing that's stopping you from seeing the truth. So wisdom lets go. Not suppresses, not by an act of will. That's not wisdom, that's self. But by seeing with the clarity of understanding that you let go of restlessness, because that is the thing that binds you. So you let it go. And when you let it go, that stillness comes to you. You discover your true nature, your Buddha nature. It's all there, it's all here. Here, not here. Here, here, here. So don't go looking for anything up there. Look here. This is where you will discover everything. You'll discover samsara. You'll just see how it's all put together. Amazingly how it's put together. It is so deceptive. It is so clever. It is unbelievable. It is so clever. The most intelligent people on this planet do not know it. We think we're so smart and intelligent. We know so much. We know so much about the universe. But there is something that we don't know about, and that's our very self. We're out there. We know about out there, but we don't know about in here. And so we are forever trapped. So you see samsara. You see with the clarity, with the knower, the spaciousness. Ah, yes. Ah, that's how it works. Let it go. Let it go. Ah, that's not this letting go. That's your true nature. What you already have, which is already within you. Ah, silly me. Let it go. And when you let go, you're free and you're spacious. That's release. Call it nirvana if you like. Ultimately, when you really let go, you open up to that which is beyond attachment. All of it here. Nirvana, samsara. Your awareness, everything here.